Another day and another Maker Advent, and today we have tools. More tools, but these are things that I've been using over the last year. Some are a bit shorter than others, that's probably the last month, but anyway, I'll get to that. Tools are important for a maker. They're also very personal. What is your favourite tool may not be my favourite tool. It's just what we get used to. It's what we have. It's what we have access to. It's what we have the money to buy. And most of us start off with a cheap set of tools. And there is nothing wrong with a cheap set of tools. It gets you used to using the tools. You get to understand what tools you need. And then when you need to upgrade, you go to the next level. You get better tools. The stuff from Parkside. I'll just reach over now and get my Parkside stuff. Parkside stuff from Lidl. It's absolutely good. No problem at all. I just got this the other day. In fact, I'll try out the Ratchet. So I have a thing for Ratchet screwdrivers. I mean, I'm not even joking. There's two in shot already from Wera. But I wanted to try out the Parkside one as well, see what it's like. You get the tools that you can afford, the tools that you need, the tools that you want. And as you move along, you upgrade your tools. So here we have a collection of tools that I've upgraded to what I consider now to be the best that I can get. I'm going to start off left to right. Knipex, Cobra, pliers, water pump pliers, whatever you want to call them. These are tiny. There we go. Half a banana for scale. Brilliant piece of kit. They're pliers with a slip joint. Need something a bit bigger, slide it down, open the jaws, clamp down, and there you go. You can start turning whatever. Hold a screw in place, hold a nut in place, bolts, whatever. Use it to pull hot glue from a glue gun that broke. Yeah, that's what I did, and that's why there's slight bits of glitter on the end here, but that's not a problem. Not cheap. These are 20 quid at least at the moment. Knipex. Is it Knipex or Knipex? Correct me in the comments. But I found these invaluable, hence they've gone in my EDC tin that I 3D printed a little insert for. Absolutely brilliant. Worth the money, and a lot better than the pliers I was using. I've still got them. There we go. Poundland, quid. Needle nose. I use these for taking out all the, the supports from 3D printing. 20 something quid. If you can get a set, you can plump for the 40 quid one, so £40. Yeah, they're lovely. They haven't got teeth like this. They're just like basically like adjustable spanner. They've got an open gob. I haven't actually got an adjustable spanner, have I? Perhaps I could get one for Christmas. Fingers crossed. Anyway, another tool. Wera this time. And this is, believe it or not, a Ratchet screwdriver. It's the 838 RAS. And this has gone into my EDC. Take standard bits, so the 6.3mm bits, remember right? There you go, that's a Parkside bit I put in there. And it ratchets. It also ratchets here. So if I want to do a little tiny movement, it works. Spin it around, and there you go, I can now undo. Put it to the centre, and there's no ratchet. There's a little bit of play, but I'm alright with that. Under 20 quid. I got this for 17 quid, I think. £17. It does drop lower, it does go higher. Especially during Black Friday, it went super duper expensive. Then they dropped the price. Figures. I use this with standard 6.3mm bits and 4mm bits. But you're thinking, Les, how can I use this with a 4mm bit? Because it's just flying around. An adapter. I got these from Amazon as well, got a couple. Put it in, there we go. And I can now drive in smaller screws with a smaller bit. Well worth the money, that. 20 quid, loved it. Right, not a tool, but still a tool, because it's something that helps you to create something. Nope, it's not a headphone case, it's actually a microphone case. That's one of two microphones, one of which I'm wearing right now. There you go. It's the Hollyland Lark M2, and I got these just at the end of Maker Advent last year. It arrived the day before I finished. I didn't get a chance to test them out on camera. I've used these for the last year now, for the Piecast, and for these videos up to now. And it's been absolutely brilliant. So you'll see in the case, there's a big hole there. That's for a USB-C receiver that's plugged into my phone right now so I can talk to you. It has a pass-through USB-C for power so I can still charge my phone. And there's an accompanying app that I can use for noise cancellation, tweaking the settings. But importantly, being a journalist, there's 2 in the box. So if I'm doing an interview with someone out in the field, I can clip this on magnetically, and they can talk and I can talk, and I get 2 audio files, or 2 audio channels, in one file, left and right. I can then split it, listen to what they say, listen to what I say, and piece it together. I paid about 80 quid for these, and that was cheap then. They dropped down to 53 quid, so £53. Absolute bargain. And they've lasted a year and still doing an absolute bang-up job. Right, last piece of kit. Newest one. I broke my hot glue gun. It was a Parkside hot glue gun that I had now for 4 or 5 years. It was cordless, so you placed it in a charger, it heated up, and then you could squirt hot glue everywhere. Needed something new, because that one, I had to pull the hot glue out with this, and it was all glittery stuff, and it just went everywhere. 20 quid. So anyone else in the world, a quid is the British slang word for pounds. That's a unit of currency. I say quid quite a lot. So if I say quid, it means pounds. HOTO hot glue gun. I got this Black Friday, so we're talking 3 weeks ago now. It has done an absolutely brilliant job so far. Yes, it looks like something that the doctor would give you an injection with in Star Trek. It's like, tss. But no, it squirts hot glue. It takes 7mm wide or diameter glue sticks, and you can buy the HOTO branded ones, but just buy 7mm ones from Amazon. You get like hundreds for £10, whereas HOTO's charging you more money. Precise tip, USB-C charging, and a lovely silicone stand to put it on there. He says, try and get it back on. There we go. Heats up in about 30 seconds. Squirty glue. It's very precise and it also retracts quite well. So when you release the trigger, the glue goes back into the gun, and it's been absolute workhorse for me. I've recently been using it to build a prop for a local theatre group, and it did an absolutely brilliant job for me. Loved it. Yeah, those are the tools that I covered the most up to now. These are tools that I've upgraded over the year. I've still got the old tools. They're in a toolbox under the desk, and I'll still go to them if I need a second pair of something. So these are the tools that I use on a pretty much daily basis. This one definitely for Maker Advent every single day. That's been about 3 videos now. That's been in 1 already. Banana for scale, always there. Can never miss banana for scale. Anyway, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Ta-da.